Starting in 2026, several new laws will be going into effect right here in the state of Tennessee. One of them is aimed at protecting victims from human trafficking. Local 3's Catherine Vaughn talked to a local tattoo shop about this reality and how a new law will promote education as well as awareness.
Tattoo shops like this one tell me it's an opportunity to stand up against trafficking and potentially bring a victim to safety. Studio 222 Tattoo and Piercing is one of hundreds of Tennessee shops who must complete a mandatory anti-trafficking training upon heading into the new year. The Ink of Hope Act requires all tattoo artists and operators to learn to identify signs of trafficking and safely report it to authorities.
We have a lot of power as tattoo artists to be able to say no, and then also being able to identify the signs on top of that so we can kind of help be part of the solution.
The law was passed in March in response to evidence that traffickers will sometimes brand or tattoo victims to mark ownership.
In this industry, sad to say, you see a lot of people in all sorts of situations that you definitely don't want to see. There's been people that have come through and they're asking for this symbol or that symbol that they saw online, and you have to tell them like, hey, we need to double check that because it might actually be related to something that they didn't expect.
Just like horror stories you hear about, like people coming in, maybe like somebody with like a young girl, sometimes they have like a fake ID or something and they're branding them and like passing them off, and you just are a part of that process. So knowing what to look for to eliminate that is a huge deal.
Employees tell me they've never experienced the trafficking situation, but hope the training will equip them with the knowledge and resources to help a victim if necessary.
We don't really know like what all the telltale signs are to look for, so knowing what to look for when a client comes in and being a safe space for them is important.
At the end of the day, it's just to protect people.
The Ink of Hope Act will be taking effect January 1st of 2026. For Local 3 News, I'm Catherine Vaughn.